Alright YouTubes, how are we all doing? I hope you're all well. In this video I'll show you the next job that we're going to be doing. So in this video we're working on a Porsche 911 Carrera S. It's a really nice car, and we're a bit crammed in here at the moment. We've got two in here. We managed to fit another car in here, so we've got two in, which we don't do that often because it's awkward and it's time consuming to get them in here, but we've had to do it. But we're only small, aren't we, Reece? So well, I am, yeah, I'm small, so I don't need a lot of space. I can fit in anywhere. But I'll show you the work that we've got to do to this Porsche. It's nothing major. We've got to do this sill. So we've got to do this stone guard on this sill. It's had a previous repair and paint, and some of the paint's flaked off and the texture's not right through the middle here. It goes all flat. It's a bit hard to see on the camera, but the texture goes all flat. So we've got to address that, and also there's some rust here at the back just behind the little mud flap. So we've got to address that, but we've got to try and keep this on this stone guard line if we can, and re-texture this so it all looks uniform. It's sort of quite thick stone guard, but it is quite flat, so I'm not 100% sure yet on what stone guard I'm going to put on there yet. I might have to do a little bit of some test panels first before I decide what's going on there. It might not be spray sealer because that can be a bit too orange peely. It's quite flat on here, so it might be like Gravitex or something. But anyway, that's what I've got to do on this car. So yeah, we've got it up in the air now, and got the wheel off. So I'm going to start taking that mud flap off and then start addressing that rust. Should be a fairly straightforward job, and the colour should be okay, but we'll check all that out in a little bit. So I'll get set up and get cracking on.
you don't?
Yeah.
No. How long have you got to leave it to go up?
Oh no, I haven't put no stone guard on. Just prepped it.
Oh, right.
I'll go mask it for paint now, and then do stone guard. I'll tape up here, then I'll put a tape on for stone guard. Oh. Yeah, I'll mask it up for paint now. Just rub it out. I don't want to put black on, you know what I mean? Stone guard will cover all that.
Yeah.
I'll just put stone guard over all. I don't want to put black on it.
Sure, maybe.
It's just a bit chipped, isn't it? It don't show up so much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's melting that. Yeah, it's melting that. It's already got aerosol on it. Aerosol stone guard.
Nice.
That's what that is. Someone's trying to flatten it. Yeah, they've definitely done their own stone guard because the line's all bitty there. I'd say theirs is grey though, the original. Look.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? Like grey. I ain't got much black left, see. Right then, YouTubes, the Porsche 911's all ready now. It's all prepared. I'm just going to do the stone guard on it first. I've sprayed out some stone guard onto a spray out card. There's a few sort of options you can use for stone guard. I've got the spray sealer that people may have seen in previous videos, that you can replicate quite a few different textures with the spray sealer gun. Also got like your standard Gravitex that go through like a shorts gun, a stone guard gun. That's decent. And you've got aerosol, which is another option. So I have got all three here. Well, with the Gravitex, with the stone guard gun, you know, the shorts gun, my gun isn't very good, so it fires it out in lumps a little bit, so I'm not too keen on using that. So what I've got here, it's already got the factory stone guard on there, which is, it's thick, it's a thick coating, so it is a spray sealer, but it's quite smooth. It's not that textured, it's not that stipply, it's a thick, flatter stone guard on here. So someone's done a little bit on here, and it looked like they stone guarded it and then rubbed it down too flat, so it sort of showed through. So I've sort of nibbed it off a bit, flattened it down a little bit, so I'm going to coat all of it. And I've done this, I've done a spray out, and I've compared it to the other side. It's hard to see on the camera what the texture looks like, but this is a Mipa aerosol one. I don't need a thickness on here because the line's already there, so I'm using the existing line that's already on there. So apart from it's not as smooth, the line here where someone's done a repair, unless I get involved in going up into the quarter panel with that, which is, they don't want that, I'm going to have to sort of live with that line. So I'm going to sort of, I sometimes do a soft edge, but I haven't on this one because this isn't that thick, this aerosol one, but it's got the right sort of texture. So I'm not sort of trying to gain a thickness with it. I just want the texture to look consistent over the whole lot. So this one I'm going to use, which is a Mipa aerosol one, it's decent. It is good stuff. So it's that one. So I'm going to give it a couple of light coats of that all over, so it's got the same sort of finish over all of it. And then once that's gone off, I'm just going to pull that bit of tape off. I probably am going to do a bit of a soft edge, so I haven't got a hard paint line there, just above my stone guard line. And then I'm going to paint it. I'm going to do something I don't normally do, and I wasn't even sure whether to put on the channel. I'm going to spray this in the workshop. I know it's a nice car and it's a Porsche, but to get it, I need the wheel off to do it. And having it on the scissor lift, it's ideal to paint at this height for me. For me to do it in the booth and to try and jack it all up and get the wheel off, it's only a small section. It would be quite time consuming to do it like that and to try and jack it all up and get axle stands on it. So I decided I'm going to do it in situ here in the workshop. It's not ideal, I know, but it'd be fine down there. If it was a panel and it didn't have this stone guard on, I wouldn't be spraying it in here in the workshop. But it's all bagged up, and with it up on the ramp, it's going to make it a lot easier for me to paint, and I'll just take my time with it in here and make sure I dry it properly. So this one is going to be the first one on the channel that's sprayed in the workshop. So yeah, I'd have liked to have got it in the booth obviously, but it's better for me to do it here. It's more efficient for me to do it here. So I'm going to get the stone guard on it now, and then I can get the lamps on that and dry that out, and then I can go and mix the colour, and we'll start painting it in the workshop. Right, Porsche is all ready now for me to spray. All the stone guards on there and it's dried, and just done a little soft edge above it, above the line of the stone guard. So we'll get the paint on it. Obviously I'm not in the booth to do this, so I will do it a little bit different. I'll be just doing this in single light coats until it's covered, because I've got no airflow for drying. I use a hair dryer to dry it, but I don't want to overload it, so I'll just put it on in light coats, and I'm not sure how many it will take in light coats. Probably 3 or 4, I'd imagine. It should cover quite well, this colour anyway, so maybe 3. So here we go. First job on the channel, being sprayed in the workshop. Right then, YouTube, so that's the Porsche 911 sill all finished. So a small little smart repair really. So it's not a great deal to look at, but it all come out okay. Considering we sprayed it in the workshop, and the texture of the I don't know if you can see that, the texture of the stone guard looks pretty good, which I'm pleased about. I think I made the right choice there, and it all blended in okay on the feature line. So yeah, not a lot really to show or say on that job. It was a small little job, but it was a little bit different, and yeah, doing it in the workshop was a bit different. It's something different on the channel, I suppose. But yeah, it's a really nice car, lovely colour, and yeah, it's a bit different to do. Yeah, excuse the wind noise if it's a bit noisy. It's, the weather's not great, as we all know. But anyway, that's it for this video. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again on the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers.